Three, one, two, three. Hello, welcome back to my stream. This is where I do all things artistic, perhaps even autistic sometimes. But I start the stream by first of all thanking my patrons, thanking my YouTube members, thanking my Twitch subscribers. Thank you. And to thank you to anybody who's part of the art community, in which we share, like I said, either on the Discord or on social media at large. Thank you. Oh. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your continued support, either monetarily or with a like, with a share, a retweet, a Discord chat, whatever it may be. I appreciate it from the bottom of my gonad sack. Thank you. I also like to start off the stream by showing you guys what I most recently worked on, either the day before or whatever I post recently, which today happens to be this lovely young lady who's just relaxing, enjoying herself, wearing her t-shirt, her genitals covered because of the rules. Yes. So I showed you guys what I did yesterday. I thank you for being here. I thank you for your continued support. Then I sip my coffee for good measure, get a little caffeine in my body. Charge up, if you will. Now I just gotta pin the Discord chat to the YouTube live, the top of the YouTube live. So if anybody's watching this video on YouTube after it's over rather, they know where they can find us off hours. You know, yesterday I had my plants like right here. It was kind of nice, but then I realized my plants, bringing them over here. There. Bringing my plants from where they are all the way over here to say hello, as beautiful as they are, and as much as I love seeing them, taking them away from their window spot deprives them of a certain amount of it deprives them of getting their photosynthesis right. It's kind of a pain in the ass for me to move my camera around. Maybe what I can do for you. Hello, Matildo. How goes it, woman? Let's just screw this thing into this thing. Okay, now that that's screwed in, let's see if I can't not have that fall again. Let's see if I could move that over there and show y'all. Where are you? Oh, I think I got it to work. Oh shit, look, there it is. Plant cam. Look, you see? So if I turn these beautiful babies around, what they're not getting over there is maybe what I can do is, hang on, I'll get rid of that camera, and then maybe I think this one's my camera. Yep, this is my face. There it is. I know what to do with you. I know what to do with you. Filters. What's that? Okay. So here, this is what I wanted to show you. They're usually faced around the other way. Isn't it beautiful? This is a monstera. Hey, Matilda, were you here yesterday when I was showing off the plants? Anyway, for the most part, the plants, they face a which way is that? Oh, this is the eastern facing window. So the sun rises through this beautiful window here, and you get to see a lot of the plants that way, which is nice. It's nice to see, but the reason why I don't want them on my desk facing you guys is they'd be away from their grow light and the sunlight. So yesterday I had them on camera with me for a little bit, and it was nice. It was nice having them hang out. Maybe if I move the grow lights. Matilda, do you have plants in your place? I don't know if I ever asked you that. All right. Let's move on to today's drawing. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have on the docket today. Oh wait, am I in the fucking... Dude, did I joined the Discord? I don't think I've actually moved myself into the Discord, did I? There I am. Here I am, now I'm in the Discord. Okay. I wasn't here yesterday. No. Yeah, yesterday I kind of whipped out on camera. I showed off a lot of the plants that I had because I think Liz was in here. Or maybe it was the day before yesterday. Maybe it was last week. Yeah, I showed Liz a bunch of the ones I had because some of them have grown to a fairly decent size. But like I said, I don't like having them. I don't like moving them out of the window space. I have the grow lights on a timer. At like anywhere from 12 to 16 hour intervals where they just get as much light as they can up there to help them grow and be healthy. And also, you're not supposed to move around plants a lot. I mean, it's okay to move them around a little bit. Why do I have two of these files? Did I duplicate these? I guess I did. God, I gotta finish this. I've got a bunch of unfinished stuff. Matilda, did you like the Your Forger that I did? I think you said you did. Move you down here. Move you down. Move you down here. I like it a lot. That's right. That's right. You and yeah, I was teasing him. You were here yesterday. Remember? Wasn't I teasing you and Jan about watching My Dress Up Darling? Damn, you know what's weird, Tildy? I'm trying to think of something to draw. to draw. What is that melody? Matilda, you missed a sweet Overwatch session with me, Matt, and Josh the Ginge. I saw some of it, the Overwatch plays. Yeah, no, man. It is so wild how in Overwatch it can go from being so awesome to such shit in record timing. All right, Matilda, should I do a... You know what? I'm just gonna do a speed, just a speed one. I played it a bit and had fun. Wait, you played Overwatch yesterday? Or old Overwatch? I remember many years ago, a lot of the Twitch people used to play together. I remember playing with a ton of people from the community. I played a lot of Overwatch, but only tried a bit of Overwatch 2. Maybe you grew out of it, Matilda. Okay. Drawing a lady. Got her back there. Maybe some upper butt dimples. Matilda, do you have upper butt dimples? I do not. Can men get them? I feel like I've mostly seen them on women. You know what I'm talking about. The dimples that are like right here, right above the crack, right at the base of the back. Shoulder blade. Self. I like how the shoulder blades jut out. Back of the rib cage. Matilda, were you here when I did that impromptu anatomy session? That I didn't feel great correcting another artist's anatomy, but I feel like I had to. I was compelled to on stream, but I wouldn't post it. I wouldn't post that like I wouldn't at them or try to publicly chide them, because it's unsolicited, right? I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about unsolicited critique. Men can have them. I don't remember. Hello, Strike Boy. Thanks, Strike Boy. Very sweet of you to say, buddy. I hope you're having a lovely day. You're a lovely person, Strike Boy. What's this lady doing? You know what? Instead of having her arms back, let's have her arms forward. And let's have them... Nicole Gonzalez. Nicole Gonzaga.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Nicole Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola. I'm only here for a little bit, my friend. I'm gonna stream in an hour, but I have to wait.
I swear to fucking God if it's Phasmophobia again.
Why do you care? You don't join us?
I would never. Not that game. The worst game ever made.
I wasn't saying joining. I was like even hanging out, lurking or whatever, so we don't care what you think.
How dare you?
How dare you? I was coming in here to ask you about your Pizza Hut gift, you dick.
Wait, here,
Hi.
no, I want you to listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have any feelings about Phasmophobia in that I've watched you play it and I don't understand it. Like to me, it looks like
It's like a
ghost
hunting
puzzles.
game.
It looks like
Yeah,
ghost
it's like
puzzles.
you like find clues to find the ghost and move on to the next one. Different levels.
Now,
and
do you
jump
get
scares.
to kill the ghost?
It's dead already.
I know, but like Ghostbusters get to kind of kill ghosts in their own way, right? You get to kill them again.
Not really. You just kind of sage the place and then run away.
See, that's that I think that's
Well,
where
no,
you lose me.
To be fair, it did start a whole trend for like other new games that will be coming out, like are more fucked up actually, like where you can do exorcisms.
Yeah.
So to be
Oh.
fair, yeah, it's really creepy. It hasn't come out yet. I've had my eye on it. I forgot the name of it though.
Now, can
but
these
it's, like,
ghosts harm you? Can they kill you?
Yeah, you
Yes.
Okay.
die. Toxic.
But see,
I
they can
hate
kill
it.
you, but you can't kill them. That stinks.
Right. Yeah, and then like you can fuck with them too by playing like the Ouija board or the tarot cards.
What's up, Bard?
Like cursed objects too. So
See,
You know what I find funny?
What's
Because
up,
I never
Tilda?
knew how to pronounce the name of that board. I always thought it was like an Ouija board or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. So whenever I heard someone say it, I suppose the correct way, I was like the Luigi board. What?
what?
Yeah,
is
what
this?
language is that? That Ouija is spelled like O-U-J. Like, what the fuck language is that?
It's a good question. I gotta set this up.
Matilda?
Oh my god, your cup is adorable.
Oh, my little Noel cup.
Yeah. No, it's cute.
Oh, I didn't see it.
We have
Oh,
here. Hang on. We here at Casa di Nicola love Christmas, so I'm kind of.
I love that.
I use this cup like right around fall is when I whip this bad boy out.
Aw, that's cute.
Now I haven't taken the
Noel.
Christmas decorations. I haven't taken the Christmas decorations out. Hey, wait, isn't
Wait, why
gnomes?
is it French?
Weren't gnomes created in your neck of the woods, Matilda?
Probably, yeah. We have Nissa in Denmark, and we also have them in a lot of Nordic countries, like Nissa, which are gnomes, I suppose, with like the red Christmas hats. What you're talking about? They have like pointy hats.
Yeah.
And they used to live in like farms and stuff, and they help with farm work. No, yeah, like a lot of, but you don't see them. Like they're invisible to regular people, so you would have to treat them well. You would have to leave out food for them, that kind of thing. And if you didn't, they might instead kill your cattle or
Oh, fuck.
like play pranks on you. And yeah, so they were like,
Sick.
yeah, so it's superstitious stuff. And at some point, I guess it became like a Christmas thing as well. So yeah.
They look
But I don't know
Christmassy.
if that's the yeah. But I don't know if that was like the OG gnomes. I would have to look more into where it came from, or if it's just that. Yeah, I know that's what it was here in Denmark and the surrounding countries. But yeah.
Bard Ross killed your livestock, bro. Sick burn. Yeah, that's a lot of trick. That takes trick or treating to another level.
Oh yeah, they could be evil. Like you could have evil gnomes,
Nikki,
I guess.
have you ever
Yes,
used the
buddy?
chancla as a weapon, as part of your heritage?
No, if not.
I would love to see a
Yeah,
D&D
nice.
campaign where Nikki, her primary weapon is a chancla.
Nope.
I'm doing D&D on Sunday. Wee.
Maybe it was a magical chancla.
Magical.
Yeah,
What's
that's
it
right.
do?
Tanium, what's up, Tanium? Hey, Tanium, you're not usually hanging out in the Discord, bud. Hey, isn't Tanium also a Dane like you, Matilda?
Who? Sorry.
Quick, say something. Say a Danish greeting to a person, like you would if you saw another Dane out and about in like Paris or something.
I probably wouldn't
How dare
talk
you?
to them.
Let's say.
If it's someone I know, maybe.
Yeah, sure. What would you say?
Hi.
No,
Hello,
no, but
Duha.
what would you? what was that word? Say that again.
You interrupted her.
Well, she said hi first, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Do you say hi in Danish?
Yeah, we have hi, which is HEJ.
Whoa! See, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Nikki, did
But
you know that?
it's basically pronounced in the same way as hi. H-I.
Whoa. All right. Wait, what's the next word you said?
Vel.
Cool. What does that mean?
So,
Vel?
and then Lewa. So
Lewa.
I usually ask, oh, hey, what are you doing here? Like, oh, wait, what? If it's someone I know, maybe if I saw like someone from class in Paris, that would be very odd and probably would never happen. But I guess, yeah.
Tanium, right?
I hate.
He wrote something. He wrote something freaky in there, dude. He wrote something in like ancient dwarf in the chat.
Hi,
Yeah.
John.
What do you say? What do you say? What's that say,
Yeah,
Matilda? Could you
okay,
read that to
so
me,
it
please?
Yeah, it depends on where from Denmark you would be, I suppose. But Dau von Gode. Get a freaking task. Also, just to say, like, I'm from West Jutland, so like, essentially,
Jutland.
Yeah, Jutland.
Hi, hello.
Hey, cutie.
A little bit.
Cutie John.
Hello, cutie.
Oh, I
Amore.
hate that.
It's been a
Mr.
while.
Cutie, there he is. Pinch those cheeks. Pinch those curly cues too.
Twirl them curls.
I just wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody doing all right? John, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I just got off a call with Eric and some work stuff.
Hey, can't wait to see what comes of this collab. I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm excited
and
for my buds.
for I'll address it before she asks. Nikki, I'm working on your thing today.
Hey.
Ask. But
Oh,
yay! Thank you.
What
I'm
did
excited.
you? Oh, your thing. What did you?
I'm pretty
commission?
much creating like a sleeve, but with different artists of their art of me on my arm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Mike doesn't want to be a part of it because he's a fucking loser. So
How
Does it?
dare you? No, it's not that I don't
Wow.
want
I
to be a
messaged
part.
him like 3 or 4 times about it, and he crickets. If it's not
Really?
about Overwatch, that doesn't mean shit.
Listen, how can we incorporate this into
you listen.
Overwatch?
You too busy, Mike?
Yeah, I worry I won't be able to do it in time or do it up to snuff. Maybe once I see what John churns out, I'll
Yeah.
be
It's
motivated.
like, can I do better than John, or can I not do better than John?
Can I finish in the area of John's accomplishment? If John crushes it though, it's either gonna completely terrify me, or it's going to challenge me.
I'm not gonna show anybody. I got skull bashes already. But he was doing his own rendition of like subscribers, and I have like the founder's badge, and I saw
Oh.
he was drawing it, and I was like, "Holy shit! Can I have this as a tattoo? This looks dope." And he was like, "Yeah." So I paid him for it and got it, and then I was like, "John and more."
Ooh.
So clarify for me. How should I do this in a way that it makes Mike do it too?
I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna force him either. You know what I mean? He doesn't.
No. Forcing is a no forcing. It's got so many.
forcing.
No, forcing
No
has got such
forcing.
a.
No forcing.
It's got such hard connotations.
I mean, whatever.
Well, like forcing is what Matilda does to her live-in boyfriend.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
She
Wait,
also.
what have I done?
Yeah. She also
Nothing.
calls
You
it
did nothing
scooping
wrong.
when she puts 3 fingers in there.
Scooping?
Yeah.
Oh my god! What are you talking about?
Bitch.
So anyway, I gotta go.
No.
John,
Yeah.
thank you.
No, you stay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I miss your
No.
Forbidden.
laugh. So great.
I'm here for a bit.
I gotta get off soon. I just heard the I
Uh-oh.
have to get ready.
What'd you hear?
Oh, you're from north. No, wait, from the north. Tanium says he's from the north.
He's king in the north. Did you not know this?
Professor Black,
This is news to me.
King of the North.
What are you saying?
We do not have a king in Denmark.
You don't have a king in Denmark, dude? What the hell?
No, we have a queen. We have a queen.
Boo. When's she
Yeah.
gonna?
We
When's she
will
gonna
have
kick
a
that?
king though.
When's she gonna kick the bucket?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
good question. Probably a little while yet, I guess.
Great question. Soon.
Treason.
I love her.
Is she? Wait, now, John. Do you know how hot the Finnish PM is?
Excuse me.
Mike,
Excuse
do
me?
you do
Yeah.
this every single time you get the chance to ask
Yes.
about?
Yeah, the Finnish
feminist?
PM, dude. Stands for the Finnish Pussy Magnate.
Hmm.
Because
You're dumb.
her pussy is on fire, John.
I mean, it's a disease.
Mike, you're dumb.
Oh
Hang
my
on.
God.
Finnish PM. Let's see. Maybe John doesn't find her handsome.
Wow. Never fucking fails.
What's going on? Is there a gong going on back there?
Nothing. Every time I go chat with you for a bit, Joe somehow ends up like destroying something.
He gets mad.
Yeah.
She's got lots of like
She's gonna be.
the Finnish PM. She's got lots of like public photos, which aren't like the best. But you know, here I'll just find a regular one. She's not exactly taking like super sexy selfies. So I'll just take they're like political photos. So like the lighting is bad, but like here's her face, John. She's got kind of I don't know, man. What kind of look we'll call this, Matilda?
Serious look?
I mean, just like the overall look.
What? I don't know. How would I? She looks serious and nervous, maybe. I don't know.
Finnish trolls tricked the internet into believing Finland PM was a cat girl.
What am I looking at? Did you post it?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, let me tag you. I wonder what Tanium thinks of the Finnish PM. Quick, John, speak some Pacific dwarf to the team.
Who's saying that nonsense?
Bart Ross, legendary DM.
Dwarf. Where'd you post it? Is it up?
Oh, hang on. Here. It's in the chat. Right now. Whoa, well, let me post. Okay, what the? All right, it's in the general chat in the Discord. And I'm going to tag you.
Okay, babies, I'm out.
That's her without the cat ears. Oh, all right. Hey, listen, enjoy your stream, Nicole.
Thank you.
Who, are you
You
streaming
know
with
what?
anybody?
Not so much.
You stream with anybody I know?
Liz.
Oh, little Liz.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Yeah,
Not
adorable.
so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
John, you don't find her handsome?
If you
I find
are
her
interested though, just text me.
Okay,
Rosa?
yeah.
Alright, okay.
Similar, since we're talking real people.
Yeah.
Is that Crimean?
What
Is
about
that Crimean? yeah.
Crimean? There's a Crimean?
There's Crimean attorney who was a meme a few years ago.
Oh no, I didn't see her.
The son.
Oh yeah, she's cute. She looks like a I mean, again, I'm grading on a curve, dude. So like, if I saw the Finnish PM walking down the street, I wouldn't be like, ooh la la. But
Not like.
when
not
like
toxic.
when you're looking at like the head of state from America, the head of state from
Sure.
England, you know, it's like it's just like this. Everybody looks like they're fucking half dead, or they look like ghouls. And then you see this lady, so like she's like a I don't know, real life 7 maybe, but like she's like a head of state like 10.
I agree.
Mikey baby, do you need a hug? I always need a hug. I'm a hugger, man. John, you like hugs?
Who's asking that? Sure.
When was the last time you
Who's
got a
asking
hug
that?
other than from your lady? I'm sure you and your lady are hugging just like sea otters.
Last week, one of her
Oh.
bandmates.
Oh,
Oh.
that's really sweet, man.
Yeah.
Matilda, when was the last time you got a hug not from a family member or, you know, your lover?
You're not here for the orgy?
Hey,
Actually,
yeah.
a while. I think.
Oof.
Yeah.
Damn, nobody wants to
been a
hug her.
Mm.
The thing is, like, you know, I sprained my ankle back in September, so I haven't really left the apartment or the house when I. Oh no, I mean I did hug my boyfriend's family members.
Are you not
but
playing? This ain't
I
Overwatch.
don't
It's drawing.
think that counts.
Oh, whoops.
Oops.
Whoopsie. Hang on. God damn
Miss
it.
people.
There's. I'm sorry, Matilda.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I miss physical contact, says Matilda. All
Sorry?
right, how do I update the game? Is that how you do it? Did I do it?
Good to hear from you.
Guys, could you like check to see if that actually worked, please? Hello,
I'm
Earthbound.
looking now.
Hello,
worked.
Rudy. Hello, Keijo. Hello, Tanium. And Bard
worked.
Ross. It did. Wow. No shit. I didn't even know. I typed in 2 words with fingers crossed, and it didn't ruin everything, John.
It worked. It's now Dungeons and Dragons.
Good
Hey,
job.
hey, John, what's that famous anime meme where you're looking at a girl and she looks like a nurse and she's like she's like squatting and like, you know, patting like a toddler on the head, and then somebody in the foreground is holding a picture of that same woman in basically like a Nazi uniform, you know, like from the past, like a Polaroid of it. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that meme, dude?
No.
What?
No clue.
What? Hang on.
I don't know anything about
John
this.
might not be as
Did you have
terminally online as I am.
Did you have a dream? This is a dream you had.
I think
I
it's a
wish.
German.
Anime girls Nazi past know your meme. Yeah, see? All right, I didn't fucking
Show me.
here. Here's the meme. Know your meme. Here, so it's on the screen right now.
I'm
It's
waiting.
called the German Onisan or Onisan Anime Girls Nazi Past, Anime Girl Past Original. It's this.
Wow, I have never seen this.
God, I've seen this
Me
used so many
neither.
times.
Huh.
Yeah, we got to do this. How do we juxtapose a position like this in a Matilda's face? But a Matilda doing this and then a picture of her in an SS uniform.
Hmm.
Why do you want that?
Oh, just
Why would you want that?
just to jerk off too late. What's the
Bruh.
what's the origin of this?
Just old meme.
Is an object labeling the image by Twitter user of a smiling console girl with her hand on head. Origin. Japanese artist. Oh, so this is an original piece. I thought this was from a thing.
How old is it? Because I've never heard of it.
It's 2019.
Hmm.
Japanese artist such and such updated the original piece of artwork to Twitter along with a caption that translates roughly to, "I finally found it. Do you really think you can live properly even though you've done that much, Captain?" Oh. Can we start calling Matilda Captain?
Sure.
We won't tell people why.
I don't mind.
Germany now. Germany in World War II. Hentai I watch now. Hentai I used to watch. What does that even mean? Hey Rudy, you ever catch Matt watching hentai? Hey everyone, what's going on? What's up, Den Chick? Den Chick? I don't know. Is that like a play on words, like Mike Hunt?
Did we already fulfill Godwin's law for today with this meme? This is interesting.
I don't know.
I guess so.
Matilda,
Yeah.
how is your ankle?
Much better, but not good enough. So I am going to a hospital physiotherapist next week, I think. Is it next week? The 24th. Yeah, the 24th November. I'm going to a hospital physiotherapist, and hopefully they can help me because I'm supposed to be walking regularly now with no pain whatsoever.
sick.
So this.
Yeah, you're broken.
Yeah,
Hang on one sec. I got a phone call.
I'm broken.
Don't leave me with the Dane.
Hello? Rude.
Don't leave me with the Dane, please.
Wow. I was even about to say I missed you, John, but I guess not.
You still do. I know you do.
Damn. Give me that. I'm playing Skyrim. If you're wondering why I'm tapping and why I'm at times not listening correctly. Oh.
I wasn't wondering that, but now you sound
Okay.
defensive.
Oops. So how's it going with Urban Animal?
Going well. It's ending next year. We're finally ending the story.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone back into reading it again.
What do you-
But I'm
What's she reading? Hentai?
Hope you dig it. I hope you dig it.
yeah, we can call it that. If you're
Hello,
into
Eric.
that.
Did you know that?
How are you kids doing?
Oh, we're just talking to Matilda about her. I don't know her
Feet.
broken body.
Oh, yeah. How's that going? Is it still broken?
Yeah, she's gonna go to a
Yep.
physical therapist. Is that what she said she was gonna do?
Yeah,
Yeah, she sprained her ankle and
physiotherapy.
like hasn't been able to walk in like 2 months. So I'm like, dude, that
Oh,
doesn't.
sucks.
We talked about this last week. We're like, dude, that doesn't sound. That sounds irregular. Hello, Marrow. Hello, Shrike Boy. Hello, Den. And hello, Rudy. And Skyrock Rudy says she did once walk in on Matt watching hentai. I knew it. Eric, great stuff you've uploaded into the Sled Gang. Not sure what we can and can't talk about, so I'll be vague. But it was excellent. I was doing double takes. I was zooming in and
You're double taking.
I was double taking like a motherfucker.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, you really
I got no favorable responses from John, so he and I are. Not
That is
talking
not
to him.
true. I did respond. I even said IMFO,
Yeah,
no.
and you
John,
loved it.
I hated it.
John keeps the
I hate it
praise.
when John talks urban. You know, less animal, more urban.
What John? You know, I've been saying the
What
same
was
thing to
that?
John for years. There's too much animal.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't like it when John talks hip hop.
It's all about that drip, y'all.
Ugh. God damn it, dude. That comment gave me
Sounds so
acid
stupid.
reflux.
You sound so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
when you say it. You sounded so disingenuous and stupid.
How dare you make fun of my favorite music genre?
Yeah, they call him Hip Hop Johnny in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny
Hip-hop
Lowride.
Curly.
Hip Hop Curlies. Yeah, there it is. Hello, Matt. How are you? How was your stream, buddy?
It was great. Tiny Tina's is always fun. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're
Very
just
good.
palling around.
Still not walking, but I mean,
Oh, Eric,
standing.
I didn't get a chance to thank you yesterday. I set up the camera. Here it is.
Oh, how is it?
Hello, look, it's back. It's identical, which is perfect. Hello, this is the camera that I had. That is
I'm clearly not paying attention to
was-
the stream.
that was Eric's. Welcome.
It
Yeah,
looks good, buddy. Holy cow! Is it the same lens?
it's the same. I just swapped out the lens. I literally just swapped out the lens. I kept everything the same way it was, which goes to show. For a second, I thought like perhaps like something that like the HDMI cable was busted, the micro HDMI cable was busted, or the power source, like the dummy battery was broken.
Yeah,
No, this thing turned on instantaneously and looked, fine. So yeah, my camera did just die for reasons
Huh.
unknown to me.
Can I ask you something? The
What's
the video looks good. What is that Harry Potter looking library behind you in the far background blurred out like that?
Oh, I
That
see
that
it.
looks
I see
sophisticated
it.
back there. You see that?
Yeah, there's
Do
actually
you have
more.
a library?
There's
there?
actually more books. Maybe I could turn the camera around a little bit this way.
Can you just
That looks good.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. There's more. There are more books
Huh,
there.
didn't
that are
know you
kind
were
of,
that
oh,
kind
I'm not
nerd,
as
Mike.
impressed.
and then there's more books behind me this way too. So this is all, and above that's two. Above this is also more books. So it's a shelf of books, shelf
Look
of
how
books.
legitimate that looks.
And then when you turn the camera this way, you see the rest of the I guess you'd call it a library.
We all know those books are for show because you won't even read subtitles.
They're all hentai.
Those are just yeah.
They're all hentai. That's what that is.
Whatever you do, just don't ask about plants.
Oh
This
yeah.
is good. This is fine.
Man,
No
it's just
boy.
awful when you
Any excuse to talk about them damn plants.
Yeah, shut up.
I was telling Matilda about my plants earlier, and I could feel her falling asleep.
Yeah, feel her checking
Still
out for a
asleep.
little bit.
I like
But,
plants, but Jan is the one who actually deals with them. So
You don't like
Yeah,
plants.
I like
Now
the
you
lucky
can do both.
clovers.
Jan is trying to do bonsai. So
Bonsai!
bonsai.
Self-help books. Well, if I was reading all
Chicken
the,
soup for the soul.
if I was reading all those self-help books, they ain't working.
You have something?
There isn't a book called Chicken Soup for the Asshole is the problem.
There should be.
That got me.
Yeah, John's.
Mike hasn't written it yet.
It's funny because
Oh, the way you make it sound, it's like chicken soup that you pour on
pour
your
into
asshole.
your asshole. That's
Yeah.
exactly like I know.
That
it's-
would be chicken broth for the asshole. Let's get it right.
Yeah, no, chicken soup for the asshole. I immediately thought was somebody like butt chugging chicken soup.
What?
You
I didn't-
guys
I
have
didn't think the
dirty,
term
dirty
butt chugging,
minds.
but I get it.
Dirty, dirty minds.
Quick,
Then you shoot it out like a whale.
All right.
quick, grab a beer funnel.
And grab a turkey baster.
What?
Let's get this soup in my bottom. Is
A whale?
famous last words.
Eric, you took that
That's
from
the old
butt
Golden
chugging
Girls
to impregnating. Like, let's get that turkey baster going, eh?
Matilda went to go grab a turkey baster just out of habit. She's
Oh,
got one out there
jeez.
ready. She's putting Vaseline on it right now.
Ready to inseminate.
Who knew they had turkey basters in Denmark? Hey John, isn't it true that your lady loves plants? Isn't that the truth?
I got whiplash
John
from the topic switch, but yeah. Fucking stupid.
John's flashed his wife's plants to us in the past, and they're beautiful.
Every time you start a sentence, I get scared.
You have a reason to be, John. He's a crazy
Jesus.
person dreaming.
All right, this is quickly becoming a sausage fest, so I might head over to Phasmophobia and go to a place
Aw.
with more boobs and less dicks.
How dare you?
Alright.
I mean, I can't
Sounds like
blame her.
you're pretty sexist there, Toxic.
Yeah,
how did
this
this sound
sounds like
sexist?
this sounds like misandry at its finest.
I don't think just because I have a wang, I should be disqualified from
He
decent
has
conversation.
Not just any wang, he's got a Vera wang.
the wang.
Okay, go, Toxic. Go.
Flee,
free.
run free.
Be
Yeah,
free.
you guys have fun.
Go
it was
with
a
your fellow
lovely.
vaginas.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
Oh, there's a flock of
Thank you
vaginas
for-
somewhere that are calling out to her.
Did you say black vaginas?
No, I said
Black
there is a
vaginas.
flock of vaginas out there.
Oh, good lord.
And I ran.
Yeah, and
I
they're
can hear the siren song
yeah, it sounds like a lot like queefing.
calling me.
Oh.
Yeah, she could hear the queefs on the wind beckoning her.
I'll see you.
Queefs on
guys. Bye bye.
Hey,
Bye, Toxic.
wasn't that a Prince song in the 80s?
I
No?
think so, but I don't think it was queefs.
You're thinking of Gone with the Wind.
Ah. Good
Speak-
old classic cinema.
Speaking of queefs, look who it is. It's Dave Tran. He sauntered in from the streets. Hello, David. He says,
Like a drunkard.
Dave
Whose
says,
house is this?
Vagabond.
Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna hang out, you guys.
Dave lives his days like a street pigeon. That's why
Hey,
I'm never
what's
on voice chat, John. I get scared when Mike goes, hey, Dave.
His butthole just puckers, dude. You can hear.
He's got PTSD.
Looking helicopters flying around him every time he hears you. What the fuck?
Bugga, 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 bugga.
Don't, John. You're gonna make him cry.
Yeah.
He's got an involuntary twitch when your stream is on.
Yeah, he puts him right back in Nom every time. Selling out
Look
the.
at that.
Tropic Thunder
I
is
was a
not
tunnel
Dave's
rat.
favorite movie.
Yeah, no, but Dave's Vietnam was just him beating up sweatshop laborers in the 90s.
And running
not the-
cocaine.
What?
It's
What is
not
he
the
doing?
nom that it's not the nom that we think of.
What was he doing though? What did you just say that he was doing?
Yeah, you went to Nam in the 90s.
No, that's a reference to an Always Sunny joke. Damn,
Fucking Frank is the best character. Him and Charlie could have their own fucking show.
they could. Dave sent me a Dave asked me for my address earlier. I wonder what he's gonna send. What do you guys think he's gonna send me? I'd be grateful for
Calling
anything.
from?
A blonde head in a
Whatever's
box.
left over from a sweatshop workers.
Oh, Jesus.
He has some pubes he ripped out of a sex worker's vagina from the
Hold on a
90s that he thinks I might like.
Isn't it that your day that you breached the vagina? Isn't that coming up soon?
What's in the
Yes.
fucking box?
My
yeah,
vaginal
happy
breach
birthday.
anniversary is coming up on the
Aw.
20th of this month, so we got 5 days.
Vaginal breach.
Breach
Yeah,
anniversary.
I punched my way out of there, dude.
Anniversary.
You know how like
Nicely
You
done.
find?
you know when football players are at the homecoming game and they kind of rip through like a that's exactly what I did. Just
It was
burst.
party time from the get-go.
I burst out of there full sprint.
Was there a cheerleader in front of your mother, though? Did she get knocked over?
She was the cheerleader.
Oof.
I was the fetus that they ripped out of her.
Steamrolled.
And when they found me at that dumpster, I was smoking a stogie. What took you so long?
Wait, I have so many questions about what just took place in a matter of seconds. Was she giving birth in a dumpster? Did you escape to the dumpster? Like, I'm very confused.
Dude, Princess, and there we go. Tanium just writes pox.
What took you
I
so
literally just closed my eyes and shook my head away from the screen.
I thought he closed his eyes and looked up to the sky and just drank it all in.
Time keeps on turning.
John is sketching out the storyboards for that scene right now. We're turning into a webtoon.
Coming to urban animal soon.
So, John, how close were you to being done? Why is it taking so long?
A little over halfway.
Mm.
Then I'm gonna take a Christmas
What-
break.
What are you gonna do to celebrate?
I don't know. Actually,
Five seasons, super successful. How many? What do you call it? Do you have now? How many followers do you have? Subscribers?
I checked. 550,000.
550,000 subscribers.
Love that,
later.
man.
What are you gonna do to celebrate 6 seasons? 7?
We'll call it 6, because the 5th is
Mm.
double-sized.
Right on. So 6 seasons worth of work. What are you gonna do to celebrate, buddy? Job well done.
And play some video games for a day. That's for sure.
That's a fucking
Magoo!
waste of time. I'm sorry I asked.
Jesus,
I don't
Eric,
know.
You're so judgmental. How do you go from complimenting to insulting somebody that quickly?
I had a balance.
Job
it out.
well done. Jesus, you're dumb.
It's perfect. No, it's the perfect amount. Keeps John on
The
his toes.
perfect bipolar.
I honestly haven't given it much thought.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, when like on the day I finish, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna like be in shock for a little bit, because this
Like,
is
what are you? What
5 years of
What
work.
good are you if you're not working? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, man. Obviously, I'm already planning the next thing, but like, there's gonna be that limbo state, right, where I don't know if the next thing is even gonna be half as successful,
Mm.
you know. But I'm gonna try my best.
It's
you
gonna
have
be as long
fears
as
of
you get
failure?
I think he's too big to fail now.
No. What'd you say, Eric?
His Savage Citizen book is too big.
What'd you say, Eric?
I said, are you afraid of failure? Is that what it is?
I feel like everybody is, but it's not gonna stop me from trying.
There it is.
Hey, hold on a second. Did you just say you're afraid that everybody is?
I'm afraid. Everybody is afraid of failure, but it's not gonna stop me from trying.
Oh, all right. Thank you for lumping me in there. I'm
Yeah.
fucking guy.
But yeah, man, I'm probably gonna take like a month off, maybe,
A month. I think you're lying.
in as
Yeah.
much as I can take even a day off.
Yeah, dude.
Because even when I'm not working, I'm working.
I know, man. Whenever I ask John, hey, how's the Urban Animals break going? He's like, oh, I'm just balls deep in commissions today. Or I'm doing these
His
other
exact words.
or I'm
Yeah.
doing these covers, or you know.
John doesn't. Do you know how to take a break? Do you know how to take it easy? Are you like
What?
foot on the pedal all the time?
Well, my thing is, if I'm not drawing, I'm writing, and I don't even need to be physically writing to writing, which pisses my wife off because I can't sleep, and I end up tossing and turning. You know.
What does that mean that you're not when you're not physically writing, you're writing?
He's thinking on it,
Okay. You're
I'm
thinking about it?
plotting things. Yeah,
scheming.
like an
You make
idiot.
it sound like you're gonna kill your wife.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I gotta get a burner phone. It's like I gotta buy it in advance.
Plotting
The
things.
creepiest thing I've ever done is test dialogue in the kitchen in the middle of the night.
Oh, by yourself?
And- Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
listen. They say you're.
He's got his wife tied to a chair. Listen to this, hon. Listen to this.
He's running lines with a maid.
Yeah. Pretty terrible. But yeah, I don't know what the finishing week is gonna look like.
I'm
Hopefully not
excited
too-
for you, but
Thanks,
I'm
man.
gonna take bets now that you're not gonna take a month off.
That's probably accurate. That's fair to say.
I'd win that bet, is what you're saying.
What about you, man? When you wrap up, what is it? Sixth issue.
I'm already done, baby. I'm just doing the covers now.
You've been
Yeah.
done for like a month now? Where have
Yeah.
you been?
Yeah, but when that book is in people's hands, then you don't need to worry about it. Right?
John, I'm not in as much fear of failure as you are.
John, I'm already successful.
That is the
many-
healthy way to be.
In many ways. John, I consider my
It's
life
like either out of
success.
like high levels of confidence or just high levels of ignorance. I think it's the second part.
Hmm.
And
Well-
I don't stress about it as much as you do. I mean, no joking. I know you stress. You're a stressy
do.
guy.
You
Yeah.
are. Yeah. You, I feel like you handle stress a little bit better than Dave Tran, though.
and somehow Dave Tran makes his way back into the conversation.
Poor Dave.
I wonder if he's still
Do you
in
think Dave stress eats?
here. Oh, dude.
Good question.
What kind of stress do you do, Dave? Dave.
He's probably pigging out right
Okay.
now just by asking that question. He's gone
Put
He's
down
got-
that bagel, Dave.
He's gone right to the Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, it's ice cream. All right.
Yeah.
Take it easy on Neapolitan, Dave. Stop eating just the chocolate part.
His wife's like, you left the strawberry and vanilla again, Dave. Please don't pick on me. Oh, god damn it.
I just built a visual of that in my.
Dave just sitting in a poorly lit kitchen by himself. Ice cream box half melted. He's crying. His face wet with his own tears.
All the chocolate's gone.
Yeah, his dad walks in, just fucking bows his head in shame. Murmurs something under his
Dave-
breath in Vietnamese and just walks out.
Dave's only talking to you, by the way, Mike.
No,
Not me
no.
and Eric.
He's talking to Matt. He's laughing.
Whoa. What did I do on this one?
Oh, fuck, man.
I'm your friend, Dave.
Oh, man. Dave, are you going to send me your book, dude? I hope he does. I'm actually...
Mike, have you plugged in the mixer yet? Does it work, or are you still going with the classic?
I haven't plugged the mixer in yet, but it's ready. It's ready to be plugged in. I can't wait.
I can't wait to see what you do with it. I think you're going to be utilizing it significantly more than I ever did.
I hope. I mean, that's the plan. That is the plan.
How do you cue the buttons or the sound effects that you have?
When it comes to the sound effects, I just type them out like an idiot. Used to have them. I used to have them on the Stream Deck here.
And what happened?
It just got such a pain in the butt to like map them all out individually. But that's the better move, to just have them like written out, so you just tap them to go. Hey, Scully B's here. Man, that's a party. It's a party in here now.
You dragging him in? You pulling him in?
Thanks, nerd, for banning that bot.
Yeah, fuck that piece of shit.
Buy views and followers here. Skull Bash. How are you, buddy?
So,
Yeah.
what do you use the Stream Deck for?
Oh, just scenes. So here I am. I go back and I actually have it a subscriber counter and view watcher on my YouTube. I also have it for editing. So one of the profiles I have is when I'm doing video editing. I've got all of the various Adobe After Effects and Adobe Premiere shortcuts, like cut, and then that cut where like it cuts and closes the gap in between the footage that you removed.
Gotcha.
Hello, man.
If I sounded judgmental,
Oh, hey.
I apologize.
No.
Why did you say that? Totally judgmental.
Not at all. I also use it
See
to
the new Stream Deck?
No, I didn't. Is it looking good?
Go look. Go look really
Oh yeah. Oh, John, I also use them for Photoshop shortcuts. You know, like when like you've got like your hand on the keys and you're like, I'm sure for Clip Studio you do the same, right? You got like little.
Yeah.
Imagine just hitting one button for those shortcuts when your other hand. I use Stream Deck for that, as well.
It certainly helped my posture.
Oh, as well as every day I use the Stream Deck before stream to launch the various what Stream Deck can have. You could program it as kind of like a macro command where it's like launch this program with admin privileges, open this website. So like it takes me to all the various stuff for stream. So everything just so kind of pops up on the screen. It's really awesome actually. So Stream Deck is really helpful, but I could probably be utilizing it a little bit better than I do. Where's the stream? Where's the new stream? Let me see.
It's called Stream Deck Plus. I think you'll be impressed.
Ooh, this is brand. What, 7 hours ago? Elgato's new Stream Deck joins the knob mob. The Stream Deck Plus features 4 knobs with their own set of apps. Was that was he snickering?
Something else to John. That means something else to John.
I love that nobody else laughed at that, but you hear snickering.
John's an easy get when it comes
Stream
to
Deck Plus actually looks kind of neat.
The Stream Deck Plus features 4 knobs with their own set of apps and a touchscine. A touchscreen? Here, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. This
do
thing.
You know how to? Do you know like how to like switch over? Like in your Stream Deck now, there's another page, right?
Yes.
The other set of 17 buttons.
Yeah.
That
Swipe.
screen, you can swipe that screen, and it'll just go to there.
Oh,
And then
that's
the other
nice.
one, and it's like highly functional for me because it's not native to a Mac yet. Those knobs can control individual apps volumes as opposed to like a master volume, which is built into a PC natively, but on a Mac it doesn't have that.
Damn, I want this thing.
Isn't that cool?
$200, but it's neat.
Sorry, how does it connect to the PC? Is it USB?
USB.
Yeah.
Wow, would you look at that? That looks really nice. Really
I mean,
sleek.
it would have to be
Talking
paired with
about, like,
another
everything.
Stream Deck for full button, but I mean, that's really awesome. The independent audio control.
It's got kind of a retro tech thing going on with that old school display.
Yeah. Well, that display changes, right?
Right, yeah.
You can adjust all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You know how you were saying you edit video with that, right?
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
ever, what's the program of choice that you use for
Adobe
editing?
Premiere for like the cutting and
Right.
chopping.
Yeah, so sometimes when you get like, I don't know if you have to zoom in or zoom out to a particular timeline, you can, like chop out certain frames. That and those knobs, you can map it so those things jog frame by frame.
Which would come in handy for my film editing. Also, with the knobs, if you press in on them, it cycles apps you assign to it, so it's not just tied to one.
Yeah, so
That's
you can
neat
do
as
like a
fuck.
bunch of different things. So like that press could be that's where you want to cut after you cycle left, after you cycle right, or you
Yeah,
scrub
the
left,
splits
scrub
in
right.
it. I'm putting that on my wish list, and nobody's buying it. For me.
Yeah, let's hope Santa gets it for you.
Nah,
Santa,
nah.
I killed him last year, unfortunately. Wasn't intentional. I just farted and he fell off the
How
broom.
dare you? How dare you? It was
He's
Tim
very
Allen.
old. Yeah. I love Coco. That's all I remember from the Santa Claus movies.
Hey Eric, do your youngins have they're into Christmas movies yet?
Christmas movies? No, they're into the holiday, not the movies themselves.
I mean, what's not to love for the holiday?
Yeah.
I gotta say, Eric's has some really cute offspring.
They're a bunch of adorable.
I would say it like that.
Velociraptors.
Cause normally people like I've seen. Listen, a bunch of my friends have got kids. They're like, oh, look at the little one, dressed as like whatever for Halloween or for Christmas. And, you're just kind of like, hey, who gives a shit?
Ugly kids.
Yeah, these kids,
That's what you're saying.
they're forgettable kids. They're not really, not
Forgettable
Canetti's, not Canetti's kids.
Unforgettable kids.
Yeah, man,
You can
Filipino
have them.
blood.
that's what it
Yeah,
is. That-
about us, do you think it's the mixed raceness of them?
that's what. Yeah, John knows.
Wait, why does John know?
Yeah, well, why does John know?
Listen,
John,
listen, don't worry
elaborate.
about it. Tee-hee.
Quick, somebody use the term knobs again. Get them going.
Not mob.
I'm not.
Currently, fake Twitter is trying to convince people Jimmy Fallon is dead.
He's
Hey,
what,
have you guys?
dead?
Yeah, there's a bunch of posts saying "Rip Jimmy Fallon, taken too soon."
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to convince people he's dead.
I mean, his career's
Wait a
probably
Have you
dead.
guys heard of Mastodon? Is that a thing that you guys
Oh.
are interested in?
Mm.
The band?
I joined Mastodon.
No.
I joined the art area.
First of all, I love the band, but no, not that.
Mm.
Yeah, I joined once I heard all the. I do this whenever people started venturing off Twitter to other platforms. I usually follow suit, but just to lock down. I told you this before, just to kind of lock down my name and area. So what I did was
Yeah.
with Mastodon, I went to the art section. Yeah,
There's an
I
art
tried-
section?
yeah.
Yeah, it's more categorized according to servers. I tried to do that earlier today. I could not find the art server, so I wonder if it's
Me neither.
region locked.
Ooh, it might be. Yeah.
But if,
No, wait,
if
no, I couldn't find it, right? I'm semi in Mike's region.
Filipino locked,
Yes,
then
yeah, it's Filipino. No, well then definitely.
couldn't find it.
Interesting. I
But I'm
wonder,
curious about
I
it.
wonder if I can invite you to that, because I
Ooh.
had to get approved before I could get in there.
Did you do it online or on an app?
I did it on a website.
Sorry, on a phone or a desktop?
Yeah, I did it on a desktop because there wasn't an app that I could find.
Okay, so it was easy to find the server?
Yeah, it was right. It was listed right in the like right when you're signing up. They say, "Hey, where do you want to go?"
that,
Tried.
That was grayed out for me, and none of it was available.
Yeah, same.
Wonder if they were overwhelmed with just new okay. I wonder if they're just overwhelmed with the massive influx of new customers, new members.
When did you do it?
Last week, early last week.
Last week. Okay, I
Yeah.
did mine earlier today and I couldn't find it.
Ah,
Less than 24 hours ago.
here I'm going to Mastodon Social.
What about you, Eric? When did you do it?
Last week it wasn't available to me. It's definitely
Huh.
Filipino locked.
I don't like this trend. What's Mike trying? Trying to invite us?
I think
No, I'm trying to
no,
log
the
in.
mic block is out.
I'm trying to give them a heads up to not let you guys in.
Listen, whatever you do, these two.
No good.
Whose voice are you doing?
I don't know.
Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let them in.
Thank you for your service.
Bale has to run because he's gonna go raid. What? Any idea what game he's playing?
Probably World of Warcraft.
Yeah, how many other games out there do you raid with? Is there another game?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Get the fuck out of here, John.
That's the only other one. If he's rushing out like that, it's obviously a multiplayer game because he's on a schedule with friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say
Or
probably
there's like
World of
a
Warcraft.
single mother out there. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Woof.
Well, see you later.
Later, Bale. Talk to you later.
Okay, yeah. So the area I went to is socell.net. This was the.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the one. Where
Was
I
that for
saw
all artists or just animators though?
it seemed like it was primarily animators, but they also had they had that girl like Lois H there, whatever her name is, and a few other like of note popular artist types.
Any comic artists?
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
under a subheading, right? It's under an animation one.
Yes.
Because if you were to go
Yes.
to art, it's not available. Like there's an actual sort of like art category, and there's no servers available with that heading.
Did you get in?
I didn't go.
No.
I'm
See if
kinda
you can
tired.
invite us, Michael.
Aren't you tired?
It's 6 a.m. over here. Been working all night.
No, I'm saying like with all the social media shit. Aren't you?
Oh,
Oh, James Gurney's on here.
journey, hurdy-gurdy.
Neil Gaiman.
Oh, I messaged Mike. I started Andor last night.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. John, have you seen
I
it?
watched just the first episode though.
Not yet. I will.
I
I'm
think
trying to convince them this. What do you think, Matt?
Of
What's the
Andor?
verdict after one episode?
Oh, it's good so far. The moment where he comes across the two like corrupt patrol cops dudes, the moment that scene started, I was like, you got. As soon as like he flips over the other cop and you realize, I was like, he's got to kill him. And I was worried that like it was going to be a show that doesn't go down that route, that the character's got to be super likable. But the fact that he just wastes the dude because he knows if he doesn't, he's fucked. It's great. The
Sets
little
a good
red
tone.
his little red robo buddy, I always gravitate towards like the R2D2s of the Star Wars world, so I love that little character.
Oh, it's not K2SO?
No,
I don't remember its name.
No,
He's got red armored.
they're
The
thinking.
big tall black robot.
Yeah, you'll see that
No,
one later on.
The small little guy, the one that's in his ship that
Yeah.
when he wakes up, it wakes him up. That little guy. I thought.
I haven't seen it yet, Matt. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's just he's just like a Star Wars does. I will say Star Wars really knows how to write robots to make them likable. Like every time you meet a robot in Star Wars, it's always got even the dudes in the Clone Wars have funny little quips they say. Like Star Wars has always had fun, enjoyable robot characters.
Yeah.
Minus Darth Vader.
But I like your point about Andor not being likable. There was actually some blowback from diehard Star Wars fans because there is, as well written as the show is, there is that population that their version of Star Wars, the Star Wars that lives in their head, is
The
that
squeaky
of
clean.
like the Mandalorian, the original trilogy, the prequels, that vibe where it's not specifically targeted solely at kids, but it's very kid accessible, even though it deals with dark shit, kids being butchered, people losing limbs and stuff. It's still very,
Yeah, it's borderline cartoonish in its lightheartedness, as far as where they want you to be at.
it's cut and dry who the villain is, who the hero is, that the good guys are going to win at the end. Andor is really fucking great by comparison.
Yeah, I mean, also the entire, and once again, this is just the first episode, but the cyberpunk cityscape I thought
Dude.
looked awesome, dude. Like
Yeah.
when he's just walking through the rain in the very beginning, that's
Yeah.
I mean, cinematically, it's what you see in Andor is what I talk about that you don't see in the Marvel shows.
No, you don't
Andor
even see it
feels like hour-long movies.
Dude.
They're cinematic, they're beautiful.
You don't even see it in the other Star Wars shows, because I've watched all of Boba Fett and all of Obi-Wan, and the level of storytelling in those it pales so starkly in comparison that you wonder why when watching Andor it feels like Disney spared no expense, or Lucasfilm rather, under Disney, but for Obi-Wan and Boba Fett, two of the most recognizable names in the entire franchise regarding two legacy characters, it felt like it was on a shoestring budget, all filmed. I'll give you one example. When you're watching Obi-Wan, everything feels small and tight. It's because they filmed on the, what's that
Volume.
called? The what, John?
One of the
Volume.
lots.
The volume. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. They filmed on the volume. And some directors, I would argue that there were some slight hiccups in The Mandalorian when they're filming the volume, but there are more instances of its success and the directors understanding how to work inside the volume to make it appear more vast than it is. Those That amount of success was not achieved during either Boba Fett or Obi-Wan, in my opinion. Andor, they don't have to worry about that because they filmed on location and built full sets.
You're kidding. Did they
So,
really?
so when you're walking through a city, even a small city, it has that feel.
Yeah, Andor does feel well. Yeah, it's hard to put it because it really I guess the best compliment I can give at least to the first episode is it really does feel like it's within the Rogue One universe. It has that same sort of atmospheric, real world. Even though I know we're talking about space fantasy, but real world sort of grit where, like I said, the main character of the show in the first episode is forced to make a decision, and he really doesn't think about it much, but he just kind of deals with the mental aftermath. So it is,
Right.
it's definitely a different perspective. You know, you're used to being like, hey man, Luke's awesome. Hey man, Rey is awesome. Hey man, they're all cool. This guy is, it definitely, they show the survival aspect of what living in the Star Wars universe
Well,
is.
that's how he was introduced in Rogue One. Remember?
Yes. Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, and they keep that tone very well.
I guess what this series is trying to do, and I think somebody brought this up the other day, the name is all wrong. Because when you hear the name Andor, you think, well, that's the guy that he died. If you even recognize the name at all, you might not even remember the name. And then when you realize who it is, you don't care. It should be, and by the way, there are about like 4 other main characters that you follow in that kind of Game of Thrones way, where it's like you have character A, you have these different storylines and arcs that are all kind of intertwined in their own way. But he's definitely not the sole protagonist in the show, if you could even call him a protagonist, because in the Star Wars classic sense, he is not a person that you particularly like. And matter of fact, there are those legacy loving fans that don't like it, not because the series is dark, I mean that too, but also because the quote unquote hero that you root for is maybe at best an anti-hero, but more likely just a person willing to survive to do whatever is necessary to do that.
What are you saying it should be?
I
feel
would
like
say
you have ideas.
Star Wars: Rise of the Rebellion might be a name better suited to the show.
Here's the thing: is this is where they'd be smart to attack the video game market on the back of something like this. You make it an RPG, lots of conversation, shit like you know what I mean. Like that's the problem, is the coordination between their departments is weird too, because there shouldn't be this imbalance of quality. And now, from what I've watched from Obi-Wan, you're right. It looks very small. It reminds me of like going from Pirates of the Caribbean 3 to that Pirates of the Caribbean 4. It was, you could definitely tell the budget was less, the sets were smaller, and I don't know why there's that variance in quality. I mean, Disney and owns everything. They're a powerhouse. So you would think theoretically each show would be similar in quality despite the directors.
I mean, hell, if anything, you would have thought that the Obi-Wan show or the Boba Fett show, something that fans have been asking for decades at this point, would have been spared no expense. They would have been.
Are we getting a Darth Maul show?
I don't know.
I thought I heard rumors, but which I'd love to have.
I mean,
I know they fleshed his storyline out in the Clone Wars animated one.
What they did in the Clone Wars with the story is excellent.
People keep telling me I need to watch, but my concern is like, at 33, am I going to be able to get into it? Does it cross the lines enough to be not a kid show?
I think so.
Okay.
But it's you gotta bunker in for the long haul.
Which I'm okay with, because I actually started Andor without my wife, because we just don't have enough time to watch all these fucking shows together. We don't have time to watch, the shows we are watching together. So I think, because I don't sleep well, so I'm just gonna start watching these things that are kind of on the old TV bucket list. Then worst case, I'll rewatch it with her at some point.
I'll catch up on Andor. Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, I still say it's up there with House of the Dragon, and it's one of the best written television
I'll catch
shows.
up on that.
Yeah, if you're a fan of that style of Blade Runner,
Blade Runner
meets the Star Wars universe, I definitely would say you'd enjoy it. Although I didn't find its pacing, like I know we talk about how it being a slow burn, but its pacing isn't slow.
Well,
Like scene to scene is not a slog, at least in the first episode.
I think if you watch the first few episodes, you understand what their pacing is, and unfortunately what their pacing is compared to what Star Wars pacing is in, let's say, The Mandalorian, it's different. we talked about this ad nauseum almost at this point. I said this is an in-depth character study, where that dialogue has been so fleshed out. Those characters seem so real, that you don't mind. At least I don't mind. I always think of in regards to character and dialogue, I think of early season 1, season 2 of Game of Thrones, where there's not a whole lot of quote unquote action happening. It's way more character development, character building, story building, but that's where the meat of it is. So if you're okay, Better Call Saul is another series like that, where if you're okay with just watching two characters interact with one another, knowing their wants, their desires, their needs, and how they might differ from another character's, and their conflict there within, without there being blaster fire or laser swords or the Force, but just the trials, tribulations, turmoil of these two individual characters and their interactions. If you can sit and dig into that, and you're like, go on.
Sorry.
No, finish.
It does make me wonder, right? If they can write and they can do an exceptional dark character study like this, what's to say they can't do it with a character like Darth Vader, where you do have that typical Star Wars stuff, but you show Vader in his power, but along with that, you need to show the mental struggle, you need to show the man becoming the machine, you need to show the Emperor's control, which you then can get action and whatever, what was, I think you said, wizards with laser swords or laser magic, and it's like you can have that, but I think you can also have a show that represents a different side of Vader. I mean, I think if you show more like Vader and Obi-Wan, because that was a pretty powerful character as far as you start to learn that he doesn't even look at himself as human anymore, and like I've watched all the Vader stuff and I thought it was pretty decent.
That was a great scene.
I wouldn't want to deal with what's his face though, Hayden Christensen. Like they need to get rid of that. They need to get out of there.
The tricky thing with a Vader show is that all the important things that happened to Vader has been put in movies already.
Right.
All the things he did that impact, the larger universe.
But what about the in-between? I mean, there is a reason why when you watch Rogue One and he shows up at the end, everybody's like, holy fuck, because you've never seen a Vader like that before.
Yeah, I agree. But that leads into New Hope, and that's why it's interesting, right?
Yeah, I mean, you would have to go before. I mean, well, Andor is set 5 years or so before Rogue One, so they've already set that pattern where they can do that, where you show the in-between of Vader not being, not changing worlds, but him doing his essential day-to-day, which would be hunting down Jedi, dealing with galactic politics in a violent way, burning villages. Like, legitimately, if we can get audiences to root for an anti-hero, we can get audiences to root for bad guy Vader.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it would be possible to do. I mean, it's crazy for me to think that the same studio that does do The Mandalorian season, the last season of Clone Wars, this most recent season of Andor, and achieve such a high level of capability, or show such a high level of capability and success in regards to not only the story, the characters, the directing, the acting, but also in regards to holding up the Star Wars legacy. And if anything, diving deeper into that legacy, the aspects of it that people love, but then turn out shows like Obi-Wan, like Boba Fett, make movies like the sequel trilogy.
Do you think Boba Fett was a fail because all of the good ideas were given to Mando at that point?
To this day, I don't know what happened, because all of the
fail?
All of the pieces on the table were set. I mean, it was written, I think directed by, well, not directed by, I think the directors changed, but it was directed by Robbie Rodriguez. It was...
Yeah, I've never watched Boba Fett, but everybody who has kind of tells me, like, the best episodes are when The Mandalorian is in it.
Yeah.
And the best Boba episodes is when he's in The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Kind of true.
I don't know. I really don't know what's going on over there. So, when you're like, oh, could they do a Vader series?
Do you think What's-His-Face had to back off? Do you think Favreau is going to re-enter Marvel at any point when it comes? Do you think the Secret Wars is something like... Where do you think he could refit back into Marvel, considering Iron Man's out?
I don't think he can.
I don't know, man.
Like, does he have a place anymore? Has it gone too far past him?
I don't know if you even would at this point.
Do you want to? I mean, you have success with Mando. I'm sure Star Wars is throwing movie offers at him to direct one of them.
If I were Favreau, I'd stay put and see what I can get out of Star Wars, then go back to Marvel. Has anybody?
But what are you
which,
what are you gonna do with Marvel going back in? Like your guy's gone. What are they gonna give you? And that's the other thing is was there that much control in the beginning? Because it feels like Iron Man 1 was more Favreau than Marvel at that point.
Dude, your guess is as good as mine. I heard Black Widow. I heard Black Panther crushed it this weekend at the box office. I heard
it's like 160 million or some crazy amount.
Yeah,
it's doing way better than Black Adam already with the opening weekend.
Dude,
you mean The Rock presents Black Adam?
Dude, people wouldn't shut the fuck up about what a success. People who shit on Marvel and are like, fucking the MCU is at it again. Like those internet dickheads, who were they were like, oh, the fucking Black Panther's gonna fail. No Chadwick Boseman. The fucking Phase 4 is garbage. Feige's lost his touch. You know, this is woke nonsense. All those fucking dickheads. They shut the fuck up when the box office came back.
I mean, I will say that Phase 4 compared to the other three phases is considerably weaker. But it's mostly television in Phase 4.
Yeah, it's
the thing is, just because it made money doesn't mean it's a good movie.
Well,
so I do agree with that. My worry is as a guy who just thought the original Black Panther was meh, but that was after coming off of Civil War's last scene of him, where he was the best character in Civil War.
He was the best character in Civil War.
So I thought Black Panther's actual movie was I thought it was overrated. So my concern is this new one does look like it can tend to be a bit on the boring side. I'll wait till it hits Disney Plus, but it's one of those. It's just like Ant-Man. I'm revisiting Ant-Man. I didn't like it the first time. I do like it now. The second time I watched it, I'm hoping that happens with Black Panther as well. But I still feel like that movie's just wildly overrated.
I don't know. I'm debating on whether or not to see it in the theater. Skullbash, have you seen it?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
In the theater?
Yeah.
Did you like? Well, no. Did you like the first one?
Was it a comfy
I like
theater?
the first one.
I thought the first one was. I'm with Matt. I thought the first one was kind of meh. Where it really falls apart for me, the first one is that awful. People call it the Xbox 360 ending because of that horrible CGI of him and Killmonger just kind of hopping around, like fighting on like the train rails and shit.
Tiger in the,
It's just like
it's not really. I feel like the origin movies are not the best. Like, Cap 1 is not.
Right.
It's only good when everybody's together.
Thor 1 as well. I watched it again recently and dug it more than I used to, but it is very meh. Damn you, Kenneth Branagh.
That's why Civil War is so good. There's just so many.
Yeah, Civil War is a great opening for Black Panther because he's literally just 3/4 of his screen time is like, I'm going to kill you. Like, he just doesn't give a fuck. He's ready to murder.
Yeah.
And then he comes out being the only one with morals at the fucking end.
He's
the best character.
The only one the only one who Zemo doesn't get. Like, everybody else, he succeeds and, like, splits up the Avengers, leads to the Thanos thing. The only person who didn't fall for it, who didn't kind of succumb to, their devils, was fucking Black Panther.
Well, he's got the best line in the movie, which is when, I forgot the character's name, the German guy's talking about how his wife and father and child were killed.
Zemo.
And, and he's telling him, like, you fell into revenge, they're falling into revenge.
Yeah.
You're doing it to this. So it's like, he's the only one that in the end, like, I mean, I would say Spider-Man doesn't have a whole lot of culpability. He's basically like, holy shit, I'm a freak, and here's Iron Man. He's telling me to work with the Avengers. Holy shit. That's a different story. But out of the adults in the room, Black Panther's the only one that comes to his fucking senses.
Well, dude, even... what's up, John?
First of all, he's not German. He's Sokovian.
Sorry, that's right. I forgot. The actor himself is German. I go between actor and character. It's something I do.
The actor himself is Sokovian as well.
Sokovian German, sure. It's just like what's her face? Wanda's actually Russian, or Sokovian too.
Right.
Yeah, you notice how she loses her accent?
Just like Wakanda's a real place. God.
Hey, we just haven't found it, man. It's like Atlantis.
Dude, did you guys see videos of people, chocolate people dancing outside of the theater in Wakandan like fashion?
Chocolate people.
Yeah.
Everybody at the premiere made the Black Panther arms across the thing.
Dude, more than that,
which I found odd and cult-like.
Hang on, I'm gonna send this video to Skullbash. I want to see if he's seen this yet.
It's cool. to
Is there a lot of
celebrate.
action in it?
Yes.
The action is good, so
Is there a good amount?
I heard no.
not enough.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
heard. I heard
That's
for,
my
for
concern is 20%. You know,
I heard for a 2-hour and like 40-minute movie, the action scenes that you get
it's that long.
not enough, and I heard it feels like, it feels like it's over 3 hours. The movie.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that the goodbye Chadwick scenes and wrap up take 35 to 50 minutes themselves.
No,
All right, interesting.
5 minutes.
Interesting.
Ribs,
Interesting.
that's it?
Huh? Man, you
Damn,
know,
I thought
fuck
they
it,
were gonna give him a big goodbye, and
I
now I feel
kinda-
bad. They were like, "Fuck this guy."
Hang on, Skullbash. Don't elaborate. I don't want to know. But I kind of want to go to the. I kind of want to go see it in the theater. Who's Skullbash? Who'd you see it in the theater with?
A couple buddies.
Did any of them do the arms across the chest to Wakanda Forever?
Yeah.
I mean, we usually do it just for funsies.
For funsies?
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine. For shits and giggles.
But yeah, but we're more like critical about the film.
What
Sure.
they think of it?
Pretty much the same. It was, well, my friend had to wake me up. I was kind of snoring a little bit.
Oh God.
So critical.
One of the parts.
Oh,
There is
damn.
some good acting in the film. The
Okay.
film suffers from not having a main protagonist.
I was gonna
And a
say, does
villain.
Namor's body shape bother you?
Namor.
Namor, that's right. I forgot he's Latinx.
John
Well, the thing
Namor.
is, I think there's issues with MGM owning the rights to Namor.
Oh.
So they're supposedly not able to use Namor at all. So they kind of took a spin on it.
Wait, do you think they made the character Latinx only because they had to call him Namor instead of Namor?
I can see that being a thing, yeah.
Wow,
Um,
interesting.
It
It's
definitely
Gullish.
has like a. What's up?
Check this out, dude. I sent you the video. I'm about to play it on screen right now.
Oh,
You are gonna? You know
Yeah.
you're gonna.
I think they're doing it barefoot too. I think.
One of them is.
Yo, no. This one's wearing
embarrassing.
socks. The one in the back, she's not wearing any shoes, so they're just barefoot. Just
Well, I mean, you can't celebrate Wakanda in your Timbs. That's not fair. Gotta be respectful.
oh my god, dude.
I
mean,
can see that being
good they're
okay
coordinated.
at the premiere.
Is this a
At the
dance
premiere,
from the
there was some
movie?
great costumes.
Sure. Yeah. No. Listen. If you're at the official premiere and like
Cosplay.
Chadwick Boseman's family's there and fucking everybody, Shuri and the rest of them are hanging out, and why not have a little
Hanging
fun?
out. Everybody, the whole gang's there.
Yeah. Sure.
I personally wouldn't pay money to go see it.
Mm.
Um,
So
yeah,
you're
none of-
advocating illegally downloading, are you?
Unbelievable.
If you whispered such things.
Unbelievable. He's talking about Disney Plus. Everybody subscribe now.
Today's sponsor is NordVPN.
I don't steal any movies without using NordVPN.
Surfshark. Free movies. Y'all.
Oh.
Winky face.
Wink.
They can't sue us.
What's up, Skullbash?
No, I was saying we left the movies kind of like a little empty.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, like kind of expected more because it's such a long movie.
Yeah.
And get what you wanted.
Yeah. That's
When you see it, I could elaborate more. I don't want to spoil it.
I heard, not any specifics, that like for as long as it is, the ending is rushed. Is also weirdly a thing I heard.
How I felt about
the ending is
Batman.
dumb. It's super
So-
dumb.
Oh, there goes John. He's pissed. He's
Bye,
a
buddy.
huge Wakanda fan. He won't stand
Okay,
for this
my brother.
slander. Not on his watch.
Winding down.
He's powering down.
I was just learning to love.
Oh, John, I sent you something in DMs. Let me know what you think.
It's a nudes.
Right? The
Oh,
way you
wait,
said
you
that.
did
Let me know what you
answer.
think, big
Never
boy.
mind.
It's his butt cheeks.
Clapping.
Just clapping, dude. Just Hulk clapping.
Making waves. He's just knocking over his desk lamp and shit.
It's a video of Skullbash clapping his butt cheeks and Sonic booming a public bus just flipping.
A bus. I don't know why. When you said Sonic booming, did you think Sonic boom?
Yeah, that's what his cheeks say.
Oh, Guile.
Oh, White Guile. You know, calling White Guile has the presumption that there's a black Guile somewhere.
There has to be now.
And there better be, with a high top fade and everything.
Oh, instead of the crazy Guile hair, it's a fro?
Yeah, it's like a really sharp
They could not
high
get away
top.
with that. He looks like Blade.
Skullbash, when are you going to draw this
that.
character? When are you going to draw Black Guile?
A guy. I can do that at some point.
He just draws Guile and then colors him black. It's like, how lazy. Come on.
He just does a little hue switch of the colors.
Yeah,
It's like the different shades of Zenyatta.
Remember last time Skullbash was on, we discovered that Thanos is a black man.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
How did you discover that? I mean, it's played by Josh Brolin.
Yeah, no. But the character of Thanos is a black man, as we all know. Hello, Jazzu. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you don't believe me, just Google it. Thanos is black. You'll see.
Ah, shit. My FBI agent who watches me is gonna call me.
You'll see. You'll all see.
So, one of these posts, somebody goes, "He is literally purple."
Oh, because somebody's like, Thanos is black. And they're like, he's purple. He's not real.
Yeah, so Google's trying to lock me out. Should I put, is Thanos African American?
That's that's probably what you gotta write.
Or as Kramer says, the Afro people.
Oh, that's not what Kramer says. We all know what Kramer says.
The screams it at the audience. It's one way to crowd work.
It's one way to fucking...
Dude, Google's busting my balls here.
It's one way to destroy your career.
Let me type in Reddit. Yeah. I mean, good for him. I mean, he already had enough money. He could destroy his career, but what a way to do it.
Well,
Slip of the lip.
It's either that or go out like Kanye.
Go out like Kanye. In a blaze of anti-Semitism.
He's going DEFCON 3.
I do find it funny how you do have people like, yo, he's not anti-Semitic. He just said the Jews own everything. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it's like,
You
hey,
just
somebody
said
else was
what?
saying that too. The year was 1935.
They have too much power.
They own everything.
Yeah, I can't find a real.
I was gonna say something, but I'm like, the way the atmosphere is now, it's like, nah, just shut up.
Yeah. Did you watch
Say
the?
They were
nothing.
Nazis.
Did you watch the Dave Chappelle monologue on SNL?
Yeah, that was great.
It was great. People were pissed, of course. They're like, he's making excuses for Kanye, you know, all this shit. It's like, come on, he's making a fucking joke of it.
How dare a comedian make a fucking joke?
Right? You're a bitch.
All right, here we go. Maybe I found
I
something.
mean, but like, he was also like, he didn't say this aloud, but you were able to read it between lines. Kanye's fucking crazy, man. He's not on his medication. He says crazy shit.
Well, I mean, the thing is, he's arguing that they put him on medication and he never was crazy.
Oh, God. I mean, that's what a crazy person says.
He did send, well, no, he did send a weird screenshot of a text between him and his trainer. And the trainer basically threatens to have him put on pills again because the way he was put on medication was he was at the trainer's house and apparently he had a breakdown. And the trainer called the cops and had him committed, and that's when he got meted up. So there is a text message the trainer sent him basically threatening to put him or have him put on medication again and he wouldn't have visits with his children and shit.
I mean, yeah, dude, you say that to people who are fucking crazy.
I think it's weird that your trainer is threatening
I
you
mean,
with
I don't know. Listen, I
That's
don't know
a
what the
weird-
relationship between him and his trainer are. But,
yeah, something's weird
but
there
the
with
cops
that
don't
your
show up.
trainer's threatening you.
But the cops don't show up and are like, yeah, this guy's trainer says he's crazy, so we're gonna fucking lock him up. It's like, no, he probably showed up.
I don't know what
probably
the
started-
actual report was.
He probably started fucking screaming and carrying on like a crazy person does. I don't know, man. Just based on his behavior. I would say he's fucking
No,
nuts.
I don't think he's right, but I still think it's a really weird fucking thing for your
Oh,
trainer to
hang
threaten to have you. Uh-oh. He's getting attacked.
Oh no, help him.
What would we be able to do if somebody just kicked in his door and started beating him to death with his fucking Captain America shield? Like, we would just have to watch it. We could do nothing.
Just log off. And
Like,
go away.
well, good night, everybody.
It's been real.
Like, what's the cop's number for New York? Clip it.
Well, I mean, it's being.
It can't be 911 because that calls my cops.
Hello,
Is it-
911.
Can you give me to
Can
New
you
York
just Twitch
City?
real quick?
I don't know his address. What's his address? Fuck. And he's dead.
Okay.
Well,
I got to split. My dad's here. He showed up a little earlier than I thought.
Shit.
But I'll be back on Thursday to party with y'all. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll catch you